I have worked for some absolute pieces of garbage in my life. Some of the worst people that you could ever hope to never meet in your life, much less meet again. Some people that one day, if they end up in prison or worse, wouldn't surprise me. And it's made me a better person. Hey everyone, Dave here in Pensacola, Florida, getting ready for my maybe TED Talk. If you guys hear some airplane noise, it may be the Blue Angels. As we get close to the end of 2019 and get to the beginning of 2020, you go through that reflection process where you think about what has happened over the last year and plans for next year. And part of that, as you guys have probably seen, is how lucky I am for the clients that I've been working with the last 6 months, the last couple of years. Almost everyone has been absolutely fantastic, and I feel like good people find other good people. It hasn't always been like that. I have, as you may have guessed, worked with some less than fantastic people, and one of the things that I have always thought and looked at and talked about when I'm in those less than ideal situations, everything is a learning opportunity. From my first boss when I was working at Wendy's in high school, he wasn't a really good boss. He did a lot of grunting when you asked him questions. It wasn't necessarily a good place to be in, but it was one of those, if you can't learn from a positive role model, learn what not to do. And so I am the way I am, at least in part because I've done a lot of learning of what not to do, with the knowledge when it gets to the point that I'm going to do this myself, I'm going to do it better. And so I spend a lot of time working to do the better that I always promised myself I would be. I know a lot of people have started businesses over the last couple of years in this community, and I think a lot of their stories very much resonate with me. They were working for someone else and they wanted to do it differently. They thought they could do it better, and they've gone and done that. And the vast majority of people that I know that have done that in this community have succeeded, and succeeded in a very good way, which proves that that works. And this message is very much to you guys, saying thank you for telling your stories. I love hearing your stories. I'm excited to continue to share my story with me as I continue this process. But this message is also for everyone who's not in that position. Maybe you have a terrible boss. Maybe you work for a bad company. Maybe your boss talks shit about your coworkers and you kind of laugh it off the first time. And then you're like, wait, if he's saying this about them to me, what's he saying about me to them and everyone else? Like that's not a good situation to be in. But those situations are opportunities to grow your network, to learn skills, to do everything to the best of your ability, because you are the person that you are. And you should not let negative people change your feelings or your minds. And I know as we come to the end of a year and we look at next year, and it gives a lot of us the opportunity to start fresh and to start new, I ask everyone to think about who they are as a person, who they want to be, and to be your best genuine self, and not let all of those people get you down. Now, so I don't want to end on that negative note. I do want to say that I have worked with some absolutely fantastic places at some of these jobs, have had some absolutely fantastic bosses and employers that just want the best for you if you're working there, if you're working for someone else. Have had some absolutely amazing colleagues. Karen, I'm going to tag you and not tell you about it before this video comes out, just to embarrass you a little. So I want to wish everyone a Merry Christmas, Happy New Year's. Hopefully there are a few days of vacation between when this comes out and the next time we see each other. Rest, recharge, feel good, get ready for 2020. I think it's going to be a fantastic year for all of us. And until then, as Paul says, I'm going to drink out of my super hipster coffee cup.